Hi everyone, I'm starting a new journal today. I have this vintage parcel kit from Tsunami Rose, and I made a journal not too long ago with this kit, but I forgot to do a flip through. So I'm going to revisit um, this one, and it's such a nice kit. I wanted to play with it again anyway. So today I'm going to work on the cover, and I've I've got some lace. This is a page from the vintage parcel kit. Actually, I believe it goes this way. And I've cut it in half because I'm going to use it on the front and the back. I've got a piece of grungy music page. This is from Victoria Designs. And I've got a hanging file folder, which has seen better days. It's got this coming out, and I don't know where to put that. I don't want it in my trash can. I'll make a hole. And the other one is still attached, but we're going to just cut that right off. So I want to make this 6 inches wide and 9 inches tall. Very simply because when I fold the 8.5 by 11 pages in half, it's the perfect size. So I'm going to pull out my arm here, and I'm going to get rid of all these scraps I've got laying around. Slide this under here. Pull it out to, actually it's bowing. I'm going to turn it upside down. I want to make sure that I get that measurement pretty close. Okay, so there's 6 inches. Oh my goodness. What do they say? Measure twice, cut once. And there again, I did a 5-inch. So I'm going to go get another folder and I'll be back. Okay, take 2. This one's a slightly different color. I'm going to have to buy me some green folders. All I have is blue and orange and fancy stripes. Okay, so I'm going to measure this. 7 minus 1 is 6. And that's the right size. Okay. Now I will use that other one that I cut off. I'll make a great smaller journal. But on this one, we are going to do, oh, I guess I need to cut the length down to 9. I'm all flustered now. Okay. Let's get back on track here. So, is there any side that's, no, that looks fine. Okay, 8 and 9, measure twice, cut. All right. Now, okay, so there's the cover. Now, I've got this music sheet. That's a little wide. I think I want to take off about 1 inch of that. And I want to show you how I do my tearing. I have this ruler. I got this years ago from Close to My Heart. I used to be a consultant when my kids were little. This has inches on one side, metric on the other, but it's tapered on the side, so it's very thin on the ends. I don't know if you can see that from that angle, how it's rounded on both ends. Then it has, of course, the magnifier in the middle, which is nice. But I use this side, and I'm going to measure this, and I'm going to silence my phone. I've got robocalls going crazy the last couple days. All right, so I'm going to line this up because I want to cut off about an inch. And all I do is lift this up, and if I pull it straight quickly, it's going to make a straight line. But I want some extra texture on there. So I'm just going to wiggle it as I go along, back and forth. I'm kind of exaggerating, but you get the idea. Back and forth. And it gives me a straight but not perfect edge. You can see on this side I went a little quicker, and so I think that'll work now. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I'm going for right there. So I want to glue that down. Where's my bone folder? This folder had a ton of curriculum in it, and it was a little overstuffed. So, okay, that's better. I'm going to try using a different kind of glue today. We'll see how it goes. I found this Scotch quick drying tacky glue, no run formula, bonds to paper in less than a minute. So we'll see about that. I have noticed that the bottle is very thin, which is nice because I don't have to squeeze very much, and I think that will help with my thumbs. But you can see right there, if I'm so used to the other bottles being so thick that I'm having a hard time not squeezing so hard. So I'll tell you what, those little tiny micro tip bottles, they're like 10 in a pack, whatever. Those killed me trying to squeeze those. Okay, I like that. Oh, I know what I forgot. I want to round these corners. I don't usually round the corners, but I want to do that on this one. So where's my corner chomper? Okay, I'm going to use the 1/2 inch side, and I'm doing them both together. I love this corner chomper. Best tool ever. Okay. So now I'm going to edge around here, and that'll give me a darkened edge on my green cover. Now, what color do I want to use? This sapphire is making a mess. This is kind of a grungy kit, so I'm thinking about using this chocolate. Is it chocolate? Saddle's too light. Still got the Gold Rush champagne. No, that's not champagne. Okay, I'm going to use chocolate, and we'll see how that goes. And I'm just going to, oh yeah, I like that. From the outside in. Especially with these grungy music papers. Yeah. And I'm getting the outside of my cover as well at the same time. Nice. That looks awesome. All right, now I am going to go ahead and wipe up this ink, because I know the other one will, the desert sand cleans up nicely if I forget about it, but some of these darker ones I don't necessarily want it to stain. The blue turned purple, it didn't all come out. Okay, so now I want to use one of these. This came like this, but I think I want to use this on the back and this on the front because I really like the way that looks. So I'm thinking this ended up being, let me measure here. This ended up being 5, so I think I'm going to go 4 and 4. maybe if I go 4, that's going to give me a little bit of border on there. And 8 this way. So yeah, I think I'll go 4 by 7 with this cover. So let's see, which side do I want? I don't know. Let's see. Do I want to focus on that or that? Okay, it's almost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 5.5. Duh. Okay, so maybe I'll take like 3/4 off of each side, and that will give me the 4. So just line this up. And these will be used for clusters or something. Oh, that went way crazy. Okay, which is fine. I'm going to ink that. All right, and I want to turn this over because I'm right-handed, and I want to make sure this is going to come out 4 inches. So I'm lining up the bottom. Doesn't have to be exactly 4 inches. But close. All right. So apparently I don't need to do as much wiggling on this paper. I'm wondering if I printed that other one out on thinner paper. The music sheet tore so nice. Maybe this one was on 20 pounds, and I know this one is 28 pound. I like the 28 pound because when I coffee dye, it doesn't disintegrate. Okay, so let's see how. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. Okay, so now this I need to be, what did I say, 7? I got the ruler upside down every time. Yeah, I want it to be 7. So let's see. I want to keep those roses in there. So what I'm thinking, I think I'm going to take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'll take an inch off the bottom. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And about a 1/2 inch off the top. Okay, I'm saving all the scraps. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, now this time I am going to ink on the back of something because I've already inked over that music and I like the way it is. So I want to put a piece of lace on there. So I'm just going to grunge this up a little bit. You can see how dark this is on that other page, but this one is going to be really grungy. And basically all I'm doing is covering up all that white core. There we go. Okay, so this is going to go like this. Now, I know that this lace is 6 inches. So I don't really want a 6-inch length. I think I want it to be the size of the music paper actually. So I think I'll use that as my measurement. Trim it there. Love this lace. Okay. Now I need to trim off about an inch. So I think if I do this one motif right here, I'm going to fold it in half. I think it might be easier. Sometimes it's easier if you don't have to go so far. Now let's hope I go straight so I don't make it like a chevron or something. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that'll work. That will work. Okay, so use some of this. When I started scrapbooking, or actually not scrapbooking, but making journals, I used the Scotch Quick Dry that was clear, and that's why I ended up buying this, because I couldn't find the Scotch anymore. So I bought that tacky glue. So far I like it. It seems to dry pretty quickly. Too early to tell. Okay, I'm going to get my baby wipe here because it's not too wet. It's kind of dried out. Press that down. Okay. Now I want to take this piece and attach. Sorry if I'm out of shot here. I'll make sure that doesn't come up. And I have it upside down, so let's turn it around and get it on there. Okay, now I have not printed all the ephemera for this kit yet. So that's a little, is that crooked? I'm probably going to put like a little cluster in the corner or something, and add some more lace to it. But for the moment, this is what I'm going to do to this one. And then I'm going to go ahead and add that other page to the back there. But I think I'm going to leave it larger. It doesn't have to be the 4x7 because it's not going to have the lace under it. I'm going to use the brayer for a second here. The brayer helps everything make good contact with the glue and distribute the glue evenly. Underutilized tool. Okay, so I want to take this one and let's see, it goes this way. Well, that's actually already a good size. So I think what I'll do is maybe try to tear like a 1/2 inch on all 4 sides. We'll see if that works. Sometimes a 1/2 inch is not the easiest. So let's see. All right. I get this. If I do a 1/2 inch on all 4 sides, that's going to take out an inch. I think I want to do a 1/4 inch. Let me get this paper out of the way. Let's see my desk ruler. I love this mat. It makes life so much easier. I can measure everything. Okay, I'm just going to, yeah, see, that's what I was afraid of. Pull from the bottom, I might get a little bit better result. Yeah, there we go. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Line this one up. With the 1/4 inch dots. Yeah, did that one a little bit faster. That worked better. I am not saving those 1/4 inch strips. Sorry, guys. I just don't have room to save everything. Okay, I am going to line this up on the 1/4 inch. Perfect. And again. That one's just slightly under. I'm going to go ahead and, there we go. Okay, so I want to grunge this up a little bit. Actually, I can do that when it's on here, because that'll give me the, you can see the difference in the darkening here. So I'm just going to lay this out around the edge. I did print out kind of a tan color on the back of these. It doesn't matter for this one because it's getting glued down, but on the other ones, just so I don't have to do so much inking, I try to pull a color out of the kit that's very light, and I believe this is off one of the backgrounds that are like coffee dyed texture, and I pulled out this pinkish color, pinkish tan. Okay. Yeah, almost turned it around upside down. Okay, I'll make sure which way it goes. Get that mostly centered. Very good. Make good contact. Okay. I'm mainly concerned right there on that edge, but I'm not. If it comes up a little bit, that's okay. It just adds to the grunginess. Okay, let's see. And there again, I'm just going to come from the outside, go through the center here. Nice and grungy. Like I said, this kit is grungy already. You can see the coffee dye paper here, and this is a great kit. Okay, that looks good. So I am going to let that dry, and then when I print out all the ephemera, I'll probably put it like a cluster here. I'm not going to do anything else to the back. That's it. That's it for the back. So, but I will most likely do more for the cover, and I'm probably going to put a eyelet closure on here. So, but we'll get to that later. So that's it for the cover, and next time we're gonna make some pockets. I saw Shabby Dabby Doodah made some really cute pockets from a sheet of 8.5 by 11, so I want to try making some of those. And we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.